Well, we talked a week ago of the most powerful tornado to ever hit Wichita Falls on its 60th anniversary. This evening, we're looking back on this day exactly 45 years ago.
It became known as Terrible Tuesday. At this exact moment, an almost mile-wide tornado was on the ground as KFDX went on the air. That was at 6 p.m. And now, Curtis Jackson and I want to share with you what the events that followed were like for those who were here at Channel 3.
We got the same situation out here.
April 10th was a day in 1979 that many lives were lost and uprooted by tornadoes in Texoma. Vernon was hit. It's where 10 people were killed. Grandfield and Waurika were also hit.
Coming into the town heading towards the Kettle Freeway.
Of them all, though, the Wichita Falls tornado was by far the worst, leveling large sections of the city and claiming more than 40 lives.
There is a tornado on the ground near the Sac Center area in Wichita Falls. Please take cover.
Just a few months after you started was the 79 tornado, Terrible Tuesday. Walk us through what that day was like and the coverage that followed.
We had started sending out a couple of crews because we'd heard the tornado. The tornado had hit first in the Vernon area, had knocked a semi-trailer off the highway. Bill Warren was on the air, and it was just before 6 o'clock, and he had just enough time to say, take cover.
Yeah. What can you remember about that?
That was right at 6 o'clock. At that time, the format was that the weather was first in the newscast, and we had started the weathercast. There was a tornado warning in effect for the northern portion of Wichita County at the time, and I remember we had started, and I was talking about the weather that had gone on that afternoon, the tornadoes in Vernon, and Sam Armstrong came in from the newsroom with a piece of paper and ran over to the weather set, and it said, tornado at stadium, damage reported. And I kind of felt like this is probably true. It was like this was the one we'd always feared, the one that would come in from the southwest part of town and rake right across the community. And I turned to Sam and I said, this is accurate. You want me to put this on the air? Because it wasn't an official tornado warning from the Weather Service. He said, yeah, that's confirmed. So I said, if you haven't opened your windows, this is the time not to take the time to do that.
When we looked out, that's the thing, you could hear just kind of the sound, but you couldn't see the edge of it. It was just dark. You couldn't see the edge of it. We actually, at the TV station, took cover in the film room, which is in the very center of the building, and more or less kind of did duck and cover in the center of the building. And at some point, when we felt that it had passed, we went out and looked, and we could see there had been a drive-in theater across the street from us, and it had been blown down. And there were a lot of broken glass with the vehicles, the windows, the dumpster right outside the door of the news department had moved. And but then it was like, okay, grab gear and go. And we headed down to Wichita General Hospital, and they were bringing people in already from Vernon.
The tornado, it was what, a mile wide? Almost a mile wide?
It ended up to be almost a mile wide.
How could it have blown down the drive-in theater across the street from Channel 3 when it was all the way over on the south side of town?
Well, remember, the core is a small area.
Right.
The winds can extend out a half a mile to 3/4 of a mile. So you have a mile wide that have winds of 60 to 70, 80 miles an hour. And when it hit that upright screen, just blew it over.
And blowing glass out of the car windows in the parking lot of Channel 3. Because there was no power, station crews could only go out and shoot until dark. This is some of what they saw and what NBC viewers across the nation would soon see as well.
So we all came back to the station, and there was an NBC crew that was doing a story at DFW Airport, and they got rerouted to where we were. And so what they did is they set up their cameras and recorders, and we fed that footage from our 3/4-inch tapes into their recorder.
45 victims were killed in Wichita Falls, and that includes 3 who died of heart attacks. 20,000 people were left homeless. It's a day and time many of us will never forget. A day 45 years ago that will forever be known as Terrible Tuesday.
Such intense footage there.
Yeah.
No, those were longtime anchors Cindy Bradford and Bill Warren, and of course Skip McBride.
For the entire region in the past of those tornadoes that day, around $500 million in damage was reported. That's more than $2.1 billion today.
The Wichita Falls tornado was the costliest tornado in history up until that time.